After the Democrats' big loss, the Monday morning quarterbacking is now in full effect.
So why didn't the Dems' messages connect with voters? Fox 6's Teresa Priolo is live in the newsroom with the postmortem currently underway. Teresa, a lot of soul searching for their party.
Certainly, Natasha and Steve, it's likely going to take days, if not weeks. And as you mentioned, a lot of soul searching to figure out why the Dems' messaging went awry, or if the problem isn't actually their communication, but their policies. As it stands, voters offered a stinging rebuke of the Biden-Harris administration. Trump has nearly 300 electoral college votes right now, and he's gotten more than 72.5 million votes and counting.
He says things that need to be said to people who need to hear them. And I think that's wonderful. And he got my vote.
As the Democrats do an autopsy on the 2024 presidential race, one issue they will need to confront is their ability to connect with voters, or what strategists call their messaging. Chris Hahn is a Democratic strategist who believes a postmortem is in order.
But clearly there was a messaging problem, right? We weren't connecting with working class voters across pretty much all demographics. And Democrats have to go back to the drawing board. They've got to do some soul searching about how they are contacting those voters, what messages they are sending to those voters, because they were rejected by those voters, and that is a big problem for them.
Trump made substantial gains with both white men and women. He gained significantly with Latinos and young voters. The issues that mattered boiled down to immigration and the economy.
There's been more job growth across all wage earning sectors under Biden than there was under Trump. Tremendous. I mean, Trump's economy lost jobs, but they never were able to make that connection.
New Jersey's Democratic Governor Phil Murphy believes his party either needs to change its positions or the way it communicates them.
I think in terms of hers, it's probably not in order as well. Short runway, the economy, kitchen table stuff, immigration, crime, regardless of what the facts might be associated with any of those. The other guys played those cards very effectively.
It's exactly what voters are telling us as they absorb the election results.
This is what we need. Save our country.
I knew it was going to be a Trump landslide. We're tired of illegal immigrants coming over, and we foot the bill.
Now, as an indicator that Democrats know some sort of change is needed, tonight Reuters is reporting the Democratic National Committee Chairman Jamie Harrison is not expected to seek renomination for his party's leadership vote early next year. Natasha, back to you.
All right, Teresa, thank you.